Here with South Carolina Gamecocks head coach and Miami local, Frank Martin. Thank you for taking a little time for us, Coach. I wanted to ask you, with all due respect, it's been some time since you graduated in '93 from FIU, of course. We have more parking garages now than I can count. There's a beach on the court.
It's incredible.
So many students, the school has really flourished. What do you think about your alma mater and your first return back as a head coach?
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I had not been on campus in a long time. Because when I come in town, I'm recruiting, or I go see my mom or my uncle, and I leave. But I had not been on campus probably since I left in the summer of 2000. And I keep track of the school. I take a lot of pride having graduated from here. But over yesterday and now today, seeing this campus, last time I was here, there was only like 2 living apartment houses for campus. Now it's like stuff everywhere, and the children's hospital, it's incredible. The job that the leadership of this university has done is phenomenal.
Coach, you are mostly responsible for such a vast improvement of the South Carolina program, the basketball program. Over the last few years, the NIT a couple years back, of course the Final Four appearance last year. Not just results, but can you speak about the overall quality that this program has now had? Your first NCAA tournament win since '73, the furthest the program has ever gone. It's incredible, really, and it's a testament to you, of course, as a coach.
Well, it's, I'm the head coach, so I get to talk about it a lot. In reality, I'm surrounded by incredible people. My staff, the administration, my support staff, and then the guys that actually go out there and do the work, which are them players. We're excited. We're still a work in progress. The last 3 years ago, we finally took a turn and had a winning record for the first time in a while. We followed that up with 25. We followed that up with 26. Wins, that is. We're off to a 5-1 start this year with 5 of the 6 games away from home with a team that's so young. We're not there yet, but I'm excited. Our fans love it. Every time we play, it's 14,000, 15,000 people. It's starting to get a whole lot of fun.
Okay. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you, if I didn't ask you. Of course, you are from here. You're from Miami. When you get a chance to come back home, and I'm not sure how often you get to do so, but we mentioned earlier this is your first time coming back as a head coach. Are there any particular spots that you like to hit up, something that makes you feel like home, where you get your pan con mite?
Every time I come in town, I get like real chicharrones. That's still
delicious.
That's my thing.
Terrible for you, but delicious.
God. Every bite you take, you're like, this is awful, and you keep eating. But when I come in town, if I bring my family with me and I spend 3, 4, 5 days, Garcia Seafood on the river, my guy Luis Garcia, he's my dude, and we're going to go there eventually. We try to eat as much Cuban food as we can.
Of course, it's delicious.
My wife loves it, and my kids love it. But for the most part, spending time with my mom, my uncles, is what we try to do. Can't come to Miami and not go to the beach now.
Of course,
it's one thing. In over 17 years, I've lost my tan. So when I come in town, I got to make sure I get it back.
I went out on the boat last week, just the day before Thanksgiving. Where else can you do that?
You're killing it.
It's awesome. Coach, last question for you. Maybe there's no other player ever who has endeared himself so much in the Miami basketball culture than Udonis Haslem. Of course, you had the opportunity to coach him in high school. You guys won state championships together. I'd like to ask you if you guys stay in contact, or if maybe there's something that you'd like to say about UD.
I'm so proud of him. He was a winner as a kid. He was a winner as a college player. He's been a winner as a professional player. Indeed. And when I'm saying winner, I'm not talking about just games. I'm talking about how he carries himself. I'm talking about championships. I'm talking about what he does in the community. People in Miami love him. People in Gainesville love him. People at our high school love him. Ever since he became a pro, one of the first things he did, he went back to Miami High to help them kids. And now, as a 15-year player, or 14, whatever it's been, he's become an entrepreneur. One of the best things that he's done is now he's gotten into business, and he opened a Starbucks at Jackson Memorial. That was his first business endeavor. And what he do? He started hiring people from the neighborhood. He trained them, gave them jobs. That's who he is. Udonis is about giving. And, you know, some of his teammates were at the hotel last night from his high school teammates, and we just sat around and spent a lot of time. But I'm so proud of him. He's unbelievable. He's a winner. His family, they're phenomenal. His dad, Barbara, his stepmom, that's why I coach, because I've been around people like him my whole career. If not, I'd still be landscaping or something.
Coach, we know you got to get on a flight here soon. Thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.